Deepti Laurent joins me on the set now to take a look at what's been making news in the press today. Hi, Deepti.
Hi, Jeannie.
We're going to start in Washington, where there's a lot of focus on that Senate hearing today with Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, who is facing new allegations now of sexual misconduct.
That's right. Christine Blasey Ford is set to give her testimony before the Senate today. She's, of course, the first in now what's 3 women who've accused Kavanaugh of sexual assault. With all these sordid accusations, even the news now needs an R-rated warning, so says Jim Moran, drawing for the Miami Herald there. A third woman, Julie Swetnick, she's come forward saying Brett Kavanaugh was part of a gang of high school boys who spiked drinks and then assaulted and raped girls in the 1990s. And what's interesting is the editors at the conservative paper, the Wall Street Journal, really rip into Julie Swetnick's testimony, claiming that it's a ploy to disqualify Kavanaugh. It's a ploy to disqualify Kavanaugh for the Supreme Court, reminding us that Swetnick is represented by the lawyer Michael Avenatti, who also represented the former porn actress Stormy Daniels, and accusing Swetnick of going back to these parties even after being allegedly raped. So it's a really strong conservative viewpoint, one that's contrasted by this cartoon from Dana Summers. Are you listening, he asks in this illustration. We're not talking about he said, she said, but she and she and she and so forth.
Another big scandal now in the Catholic Church, of course, with these mounting claims of pedophilia, something that the French paper La Croix is looking at now.
That's right. And what's interesting is today La Croix is actually looking at it from the priest's point of view. They headed to eastern France recently for a priest retreat and spoke to priests there about how the scandals, notably in Germany and the U.S., are affecting them. A painful period. That's how many priests are describing it. Of course, not every priest is a pedophile, but even those who aren't engulfed in accusations say they're starting to alter their behavior, making sure they're never in a room alone with children, trying not to be too tactile with children and other churchgoers. But a lot of them do remain firm that priests should stay celibate. That's an issue that many critics say could be a potential solution to pedophilia, to battling pedophilia in the church if priests are no longer celibate.
Next now, something completely different. It was voted meme of the year last year, that stock photo called Distracted Boyfriend. It's now been, though, deemed sexist by a Swedish ad regulator.
That's right. That picture of a man checking out another woman while with his girlfriend, that went viral, and it became the situational meme for everything from beer to the solar eclipse. A Swedish internet company called Bahnhof, they used the meme for a recruitment ad where the girlfriend is your current job and the other woman is their company. Well, the ad regulator says it's discriminatory to both men and women. How did people respond? Well, they memed the meme, so to speak. They poked fun at Sweden's inability to enjoy a meme, as you see here. The meme was also flipped on its head with instead of a man checking out a woman, it was a woman checking out another man while with her partner. And you see here she's checking out that man, which is called memes, while her current boyfriend represents the Swedish officials.
All right, now to New Zealand, where a quiet ocean stroll on a kayak turned out to be a bit dangerous, at least for one tourist.
A group of tourists were kayaking in New Zealand off the coastal town of Kayaker when they witnessed an epic ocean battle between a seal and an octopus. Then this happened.
Underwater? Yeah. Whoa! What?
Ouch, that looks like that definitely hurt.
Yeah, it does look like it hurt. And it's quite improbable for a seal already to slap you in the face, but then a seal that has an octopus in its mouth. Predictably, this video has gone viral and it has made our day.
All right, just to wrap up now, Deepti, a high-profile wedding in the world of women's ice hockey.
That's right. Megan Dugan is the captain of the U.S. Women's Olympic ice hockey team. She's just married her rival, the captain of the Canadian Olympic ice hockey team. Both women are 3-time Olympic ice hockey champions. They're now partners in life, proving that love can even overcome Olympic rivalry. And what's funny is this is not even the first Canada-U.S. ice hockey romance. Former U.S. captain Julie Chu and former Canadian captain Caroline Ouellet have just had a baby together.
That's incredible. That U.S.-Canada rivalry does run deep. It's nice to know that they find a way to get along. Thanks for that, Deepti Laurent, there with that look at the press today. You can get a closer look at that, of course, in the press review on our website. The address is France24.com.